Are you talking about the Stream University?
Yeah, that's some application.
Bro, I'm not getting in that bitch. So.
This nigga on the stream with Gio and Ruby Rose? Man, why the weirdest niggas like bro, that shit crazy. This nigga on the boat with Ruby Rose and Gio, bro. This nigga's so weird. Like the weirdest niggas be in the weirdest, like, no, not weirdest. The weirdest niggas be in like the best position sometimes. Man, what's good, YouTube? Today we're reacting to The Past is Catching Up to Deshae Frost by DH, man. Let's check it out. Let's get into it.
Seems finally catching up to him, and I just want to be the first person to say I am elated, because if you know Deshae Frost, you know that this guy has a consistent track record of being a freaked out person who makes women uncomfortable. And even in recent times, we've had this revelation that he even put his hands on a woman. So when I seen a clip of him being on a yacht and doing the crying sympathy gimmick, I just couldn't help but smile. He can't.
Fuck is you crying for? Fuck is you crying for, man?
Away from his past. He has to confront it head on because it's starting to have a very real, tangible effect on his life. From women confronting him in the streets to fans asking him about the controversy, Deshae Frost can't keep hiding behind these shitty apologies. So today I just wanted to talk about it. I wanted to give my opinion, and if you're curious on the T-Twin, you might as well come and tap in. Comment for the algorithm. Okay, so like with any book, you would not start at the end. Everything that I'm going to discuss is the product of an accumulation of behaviors that Deshae has exhibited. So I think I should give you guys some context to how we got here, starting with the most recent thing that happened in the timeline. And it's the fact that Deshae Frost put his hands on a woman.
Right.
Oh shit.
Shut her ass.
Oh shit.
Following the release of this clip, Deshae Frost will go on to make a response on his channel, which he has since deleted. I wonder why. And in this response, Deshae said that he would not put his hands on a woman unless she put her hands on him first, and that's the reason why he did that. He's saying that the shorty he put his hands on that boat put her hands on him first, and that he was drunk and he got carried away. And eventually, he just couldn't take all of this physical violence and he retaliated.
Yo, what's up? I wanted to make this video. As you guys know, there's a lot of things that's been going on around the past couple days. A video has resurfaced of me, you know, getting in a physical argument with a girl. I kind of just want to break this down by little, and then pretty much this will be my last time talking about it. First things first, I want to say is I will never, ever put my hands on a girl who's never put their hands on me, okay? I'm not a person to initiate and do things and try to hit a girl because, you know, just out of the strength of just arguing or anything like that. This was from season 2. This was from 2022 or 2023, 3-4 years ago. And she was one of the girls that she came on the show. I brought her on the show and everything. And during the whole show, like, she was the only person who was literally like, I don't know, like physical, and she was hitting me. She was doing these things which I had to cut from YouTube videos because of monetization.
Now, I personally find his reasoning to be BS because not only does he delete the response off of YouTube, but in a stream following the situation, he proceeds to mock it by playing a song called Whoop That Trick. And mind you, Deshae does not show any proof of this woman putting her hands on him. You know what she says? She says that the reason
she never did. We seen the full thing. She never touched this nigga.
Why everything
he just a fucking bitch.
It started with the fact that she did not want to sleep with Deshae.
Long story short, I'm just making a long story short. The day of the boat come.
So he hit the shower because basically she didn't want to fuck. Alright, that's tough. That's tough.
We go through with the plan. He peeped the plan. He's mad as shit. He like, they're trying to keep her up here. I want her to come to her. No.
But she didn't want to fuck.
Like, it's all because I didn't want to have sex, y'all. And he found out that I told the other girls that I didn't want to have sex with him. And he got mad and he snapped.
And I really urge you guys to watch my original video talking about this entire situation because I explain it in depth. To make a long story short, I definitely believe Shorty's testimony. Not only do you have the fact that Deshae Frost deleted his apology, but there was a clip that showed 7 minutes of context prior to Deshae putting his hands on her. And in this 7 minutes,
it's crazy. I shouldn't even be talking about this, but he got 2 demons right here. If y'all know, y'all fucking know. So why, like, bro, what? We got 2 demons. And he was going out the... Come on. Like, these are girls you need to be pressing because they ain't gonna go for that shit. But it's cool.
Prior
That
to
shit is
Deshae putting his
insane,
hands
bro.
on her. And in this 7 minutes, Deshae tells her something along the lines of, if you don't like me, you need to get off of this boat, which corroborates the idea that this conflict originally started because she didn't want to give him physical attention. And if you go over Deshae Frost's internet digital footprint, you'll see that the same sort of like sexual immorality and freaked out behavior is a consistent pattern in his behavior. We can start with this clip where he's trying to get this shorty to go to the bathroom with him.
That's all he thinking about right now. Horny ass.
No, it's okay. I'm in.
He said, let's go to the restaurant.
I'm in.
I got a restaurant.
Huh?
I got a restaurant. Come on.
No, it's okay. I'm in.
I got a restaurant.
What y'all been doing?
I'm drinking and shit. You good? You lit? You lit?
You good?
I said you lit. I said you lit.
Y'all got some babadas?
Come on.
Deshae is so weird. You could tell she uncomfortable as fuck, and he just being a fucking weirdo.
Keeps trying to get her to go to this bathroom. He keeps asking her, is she lit? Is she lit? When you look at this guy's digital footprint, you can't deny the fact that he is just overly freaked out.
He love like girls that ain't got control. He love that shit because he like to do weird shit. He like to wait till they pass out and shit. Fucks. No.
So when I seen Shorty say that the reason that he escalated this conflict was because she didn't want to give him physical attention, I can't help but believe her. I can't help but to believe her when he is not only deleting his apology, but he's failing to provide any receipts or proof of her actually putting her hands on him. But you know what we do have footage of? Him putting his hands on her. And here's another thing, bro. Y'all remember Streamer University? Well, before Streamer University,
he looking like
Deshae
that?
had
He
another
look older and like he
controversy.
crying.
And this controversy was him sexually harassing a person in a Target.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bitch. You look good as fuck. On some real shit.
That's not even how you
Right
go.
now.
That's not even how you go up to girls, man. This nigga tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? At least be like smooth with it. This nigga walked up and said, "You look good as shit." This nigga got no game, bro. That shit crazy.
Controversy was him
Like, how you just walk up to a girl and say, "You look good as fuck"? I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, most girls ain't going.
a person in a
Cooked.
Target.
That nigga
Nah, I'm
cooked,
not gonna lie,
bro.
bitch. You look good as fuck. On some
And then I think he said, "Bitch, you look good."
A
I know he ain't say that
Nah,
dumbass
I'm
shit.
not gonna lie, bitch. You look good as fuck. On some real.
He might. It said he might have said but I thought it said bitch because it was like a like a bleep, like it goes silent. So I don't know. He might have said but. He better have said that shit because imagine going up to girl saying bitch you look good. What the fuck?
Person in a Target.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bitch. You look good as fuck. On some real shit.
He said
Like, I'll
but.
fuck you right now.
See you don't, nah, bro. You don't.
With your mom? Oh, I'm so sorry. But can I get your number and shit and get some food? No?
That's where you should have let off with. You know what I'm saying? You look good. I ain't gonna lie. Can I get your number? We go get some food. This nigga say you look good as shit. I'll fuck you like bro. Come on, bro.
Like get some food and shit? Like vibe out and shit? No, you're not. Like, bro, bitch, you look good as fuck. I'll fuck you right now, though.
And that's he Kane, right? She's taller than that. You can see that shit. That nigga so short.
No? Alright, then.
And after he does
Weirdo.
all of this, Deshae Frost still gets a personal invite to Streamer University from Lil Sanat. And I just found that so crazy. But you know what that did prove though? It proved the fact that Deshae Frost can get away with being a weird person. And I really urge you guys to watch my video on this incident because guess what? The shorty he put his hands on, she even said that she knows that Deshae can just kind of like slither his way out of it like a snake. He can somehow avoid taking responsibility for some of the weird things he does. Or at least that's what I thought, because one of the first tangible repercussions was that Deshae Frost was not getting anywhere near Streamer University too.
Matter of fact, I gotta watch that shit July 6th. I might be in there.
Are you talking about the Stream University?
Yeah, I sent my application in.
Bro, I'm not getting in that bitch. It's over, man.
This nigga on the stream with Gio and Ruby Rose? Man, why the weirdest niggas like bro, that shit crazy. This nigga on the boat with Ruby Rose and Gio, bro. This nigga's so weird. Like the weirdest niggas be in the weirdest, like no, not weirdest. The weirdest niggas be in like the best position sometimes.
I'm not getting in there.
That's fucking insane to me,
And then
bro.
next year.
I'm pressing Ruby, boy. I don't really care for Jill like that. A lot of niggas fuck with Jill, but I'm pressing Ruby. I ain't gonna lie.
Next year. Nah, if you get in that bitch, that's fire though. I'm not gonna lie.
And I don't know how true
she's
this
so
is,
tough.
but I think Deshae Frost got the boss call that he wasn't making it into Streamer University. Some people are saying that those who made it in got pre-confirmation before anything was made public. So if that's the case, him saying this and him confirming that he's not making it in, that would mean that someone probably told him off screen or off camera. And honestly, I'm very happy to hear this because he shouldn't have made it into the first Streamer University. His whole drama before Streamer University
It's kind of funny how he put Cardi after this shit. He fucked both of them.
I'm very happy to hear this because he shouldn't have made it into the first
Crazy.
Streamer University. His whole drama before Streamer University was sexually harassing someone in a Target. That's just uncalled for. But I won't celebrate too much because getting a blackball from Streamer University isn't really the biggest type of repercussions. I mean, he still has all of his streaming connects even though he put his hands on this woman. He's still making a shitload of money just being a streamer. But I guess it's nice to know that he can't just do whatever and get away with whatever because now he's starting to actually have some consequences. And another one of those consequences is the fact that people are starting to just mention it casually, like Ruby Rose.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, you said I'm so respectful. Am I not respectful?
No, like typically these girls, I thought you were like slapping. No shade, no shade. That's not cool. That's not slapping, but
That's crazy.
I just like talking. I'm autistic. This is why I don't stream. Like I would listen.
Listen, I'm a changed man. That was 5
Yeah,
years
okay.
ago. That's not. If y'all need something, let me know.
Thank you.
That's tough.
Oh, shit, like, what the fuck is...
Sorry.
Nah, it's cool. It's okay.
I literally was saying it like figuratively.
Yeah, no.
Nah, nigga, you deserve that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, nigga, that's the universe getting on your ass. That's God getting on your ass. Yeah.
If y'all need something, let me know.
It's kind of like a double-edged consequence sword because this casual mention of the fact that he's putting his hands on women is low-key normalizing it, especially when these people don't really care. They're still friends with him, they're still laughing with him. Clearly to them, it's
Because he
not
hasn't
something
showed
that's
that
a deal
side
breaker
yet.
or a line that they're drawing. But I will say on the other side of the sword, it is becoming attached to his name. It's not something that he can just easily escape from just by saying I was sorry, and he can't just easily escape from it just by saying it was a couple years ago. Much like his freaked outness, people are starting to recognize that Deshae is kind of a weird guy, including being aggressive with women. And with Deshae's weird behavior being ingrained in the ether, it's starting to actually affect how people are interacting with him in public. There were 2 women that came up to Deshae and they were starting a conflict. They were getting in his face, they didn't like him, and they were just pressing him. And I personally believe this is a direct result of how he's been carrying himself on the internet.
Hey, nice to meet you as well. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ooh, they get pressed. They done pressed this nigga.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh yeah, they bout that shit.
Direct result
They
of
done
how he's
pressed
been
that
carrying
boy.
himself on the internet.
Hey, nice to meet you as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. What, hey, yo, what are you, why are you throwing the camera though? What, hey, no, all jokes aside, no, she pushed the camera, bro. It don't matter, don't push the camera though. Wait, what happened? Yes, of course. Yeah, but you don't push the camera down, that's weird. Yes, of course.
They don't care. They on his ass.
All that other shit is cool, yeah.
And mind you, why they like the same height as Deshae too? Yo, like, bro, that shit crazy. Imagine getting pressed by 2 women and they your height. Yeah, that's tough. That's fucking tough, bro. Deshae life is insane, bro. He is getting pressed by 2 of these women and they his height. If she stood up on that curve, she'd be this nigga's height. That's tough.
See, this little short man goblin tried to play it off by saying that
Look,
was sexual.
man goblin, you know what I'm saying? Look, she face to face with this nigga, bro. I can't relate to that. I can't relate.
Sexy as fuck, but he know damn well he ain't like them women getting in his face. And I'll be honest, bro, I don't really care that those women got in his face. He deserved it. But I will also say I don't condone his behavior because you really shouldn't just walk up on anyone and press them.
you don't
Not
know what
even
the fuck,
Deshae,
man.
because you don't want to get into any trouble of your own. But when I see this clip, what it reminds me of is Sneeko getting hit on the streets of New York. I'm not saying you should do that.
Got his
I'm
teeth
not
knocked
condoning
out.
that behavior.
Mop.
But what I am trying to get across is that when you carry yourself online, when you promote certain things, when you promote certain behaviors, all you do do is you attract that same type of negativity or that same type of energy. And the type of energy Deshae's been putting out has been very lustful and degenerate. So when stuff like this happens, you can't be surprised because at the end of the day, he invited it in, just like Sneeko. Sneeko sits up on the internet, he spews harmful ideologies all day and night, and then when someone retaliates in person, you just can't be surprised. Even Deshae's own fans are starting to question like, yo, what are you doing? Was that true?
God damn. It ain't that big. I'll let you know when I'm done. All right, thank you.
Pleasure meeting y'all.
Can I ask you a question?
What's the question?
Let me back up a little bit when I'm trying to ask.
Or what happened? Why?
Why you beat that girl up on that yacht?
That was scripted. That was scripted. That was fake.
On that yacht.
That was scripted. That was scripted. That was fake.
Why you beat that girl up on that yacht?
That was scripted. That was scripted. That was fake.
Grab her little ass up. She tripping. She said, let me back up before I ask. That's funny as fuck.
He's gonna say that I made mistakes in my past, but he can't even own up to the most clear-cut 4K footage.
Talking about it was scripted. Yeah, okay, nigga.
Deshae Frost does not care about personal growth, nor does he care about actually being a better person. What he does care about is his own PR. That's why he told his own fans that all of this was fake and scripted. He couldn't even be honest with the people that put him in the position to begin with. And that's exactly why this stuff will stick to his name, because nobody who is genuine would be getting in this many controversies. Nobody who is genuine would be capping to their own supporters about when they messed up. He would have owned up to it fully. But instead, this is just my opinion, he makes a fake apology where he's telling half-truths, misrepresenting the story, and just flat out misleading people. And I think the fact that he deleted that apology says enough.
Bro, I'm not a good person, bro. I'm not a good person. And that's why I have to learn, bro. I have to learn, bro. I'm not a good person sometimes, and I have to learn. But I'm learning though, I'm learning for sure. But I pray that everybody stays true to God and continues to pray, because I really don't care if people think about me. The only person I care who thinks about me is God, bro.
So even Deshae Frost has the self-awareness
You out hitting girls and
that
shit.
he's not
Shut
a
up,
good
nigga.
person. And this is something that bad people love to do. They love to turn to God. They love to become Christians because there is a path to redemption. So there's probably a spot in Deshae's body or his soul that wants to be redeemed, that wants to truly be a better person. But honestly, I don't think it's possible for him. He's low key.
This
He claims that he's
clip
learning,
is
but
crazy.
he's just flat out lying. If he cared about learning and being a better person, he wouldn't be lying to his audience when they asked him about the whole putting his hands on a woman incident. If he was genuine about his growth, he wouldn't be putting out a misleading apology that he would later delete. If he truly cared about how God viewed him, he wouldn't have mocked the
that trick is
situation
crazy,
a day later
bro.
on
Nigga
stream
said,
by
whoop
playing
that
a song about putting your hands on a woman. It's always the most evil people LARPing as Christians or LARPing as someone who's going through a spiritual journey of growth. And Deshae is no different.
Times and I ask God, like, why? Like, why is this? Why is this? Why does this happen? Why does this happen? You know? I don't know, bro. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better creator. I want to be a better just person overall. The fact that people, like, attach something that was so long ago to me that literally irks my soul, bro. Like, it irks my soul, bro, because it's like...
So Deshae talks about asking
Hey, yo,
God
dirt
why
coming to
certain
light, my boy. Your dirt coming to light, man. Stop doing that dumbass shit, and then when it come to light, it would be nothing to come to.
things are happening to him. And he even talks about how certain things being attached to his name irks his soul, but the answer is so obvious. He is outsourcing introspection to a godly figure instead of actually looking at himself from his own lens. I think that's what a lot of these like Christian LARPers do, especially these bad people.
Bro, he love bringing up this nigga.
Outsource the actual work it takes to be a
He
better
don't fuck
person
with,
to God. I'm not saying God doesn't exist. I believe in
forgot
a
his
higher
name.
power, but the way some of these Christians and these religious people use God is very disgusting. This guy not only put his hands on a woman, but he has a consistent track record of being overly freaked out. You can't outsource that to God. You have to look within yourself and ask yourself why you're doing these actions. Everything that's been happening to this nigga is because of himself. And the crazy part is the internet literally gives him so many chances. He hasn't even lost his celebrity connects. He still gets opportunities. He still makes a shitload of money. He's still infinitely more blessed than your average working class family. But because some of the internet is smart and doesn't like him, he just gets to be all boohoo and crying. Shut up, nigga. What a lame dude. And that's exactly why I can't
The Asian got no sympathy for that boy.
Despite everything that he's done, he is still incredibly blessed. And yet he wants to sit up here and try to sympathy farm because some people are wising up to the fact that he's just not that good of a dude. You don't get to sit up here and hit women and be overly freaked freaked out and make them uncomfortable with no repercussions, bro. Even if the repercussions are minor, even if the repercussions are this stuff being attached to your name, you're still gonna get a repercussion. So own it. And here's another thing, like I've been saying, he was literally lying to his supporters about the situation. He called it fake and scripted. So does he really want to change? I don't think so.
And sometimes I feel like though, like, I don't know, bro. I feel like I've done so much bad shit that it kind of is like, I'm just being personal, bro. I feel like I be feeling like it's over for me because I've done so much bad shit. You know what I'm saying? In my past, that it's like over for me, you know? I personally feel like I'll never be where I want to be because of my past. And I'd be like, damn, bro, why the was I such a person? Why the did I let my emotions get over me? Why the did I let anything happen to me?
So to me, it feels less about him growing as a person and being a better man and more about him just pigeonholing himself into being a controversy-prone creator. Nobody wants to work with a dude who is putting his hands on women or a dude that's
He's like just self-pitying instead of like stop focusing on what like you're focused about some shit you already did. So your main focus, I feel like, should be like let me do better. Like bro, we need to see clips of you not being a fucking weirdo. We need to see clips of you helping people. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do better. Like you need to show that you're a good person. You know what I'm saying? You're too busy self-pitying, man. Why did I do that? Fuck, why did I do that? Nigga, what can I improve next? Because you can't change the past, but you can do shit now for the future.
being overly lustful. I think he just sees all the brand deals and all the opportunities slipping away from him, and now he's finally beating himself up because of it. And I can't help but feel this way when his actions have done nothing but validate me. When confronted about putting his hands on his women by his fans, he lies to them. When addressing the situation to the internet, he gives a really misleading apology and then he later deletes it. When going on stream after hitting that woman, instead of giving that situation the seriousness it deserves, he instead mocks it by playing a song about putting your hands on a woman. So when it comes to Deshae Frost, I just don't think this guy is genuine. I don't think he really cares about God. I think he just thinks about his own personal growth. I think he's doing what he can to stay in the good graces of the public. I think he's trying to repair his PR, but he doesn't know where to start because ultimately he's superficial. Instead of focusing his vision inwards, he has it outwards towards opportunity and growth and gain instead of how could I be a better man? And ultimately that will be his downfall. That's exactly why he will be stuck in this rut. That's exactly why he has not changed, and that's exactly why all of this stuff is starting to catch up to him. All of this stuff is starting to be ingrained within the ether. All of this stuff is going to be stuck to his name. He does not want to change for the betterment of himself, but rather the betterment of his career. And I think that's really all I had to say. So subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Love you all. Y'all niggas be blessed. I'm gonna get up out of here. Bye-bye.
Alright, man. If y'all enjoyed that video, man, just share this video, comment, subscribe, do it. I'm gonna keep dropping uploads for you. I know y'all love them. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, man. I'm out. Peace.